So the internet is full of idiots telling you how to become this mysterious lone wolf, dark confident guy coming from the YouTubers who are not introvert themselves. Oftentimes these YouTubers will tell you to have this air of mystery and then have this body language and then read a book and then look into their eyes and then say something dangerous every now and then. A lot of times these YouTubers will take some introverted celebrity like Keanu Reeves, take some of their clips from a show and then thoroughly analyze every single sentence that they speak and tell you that, see, they're introverted and they're still so charismatic. And that is because they first had this body language and then they made eye contact with the host and then they made this joke, which was such a genius strategy. And in the comments, people go crazy saying that, oh my god, that was so genius. I will try this strategy on my friends tomorrow, which is autistic as fuck. What these YouTubers don't tell you is that they are celebrities invited to a show as a guest. No matter what they say, no matter how fucked up their body language is, they are still going to be the center of attention. But for normal people like you and me, this stuff doesn't work. I have been through my phase of trying to be this mysterious introvert, and on the name of being mysterious, all I did was make eye contact with some random people at my college. And that was pretty much it. In my head, I was thinking that, oh, I am so mysterious and I am so difficult to approach. I think these people are too nervous to come and talk to me. While in reality, people hardly knew my name. Now I get that most of you are not this delusional, hopefully, but you're probably in a worse position than me because your social life is not bad enough for you to take any actions to try to improve it. For me, I started in a pretty terrible position in a way that I had no looks, I had no personality, no friends, no social life, no money. This used to be my old house. And this was me before starting self-improvement, when I had no idea what self-improvement is. And my start was terrible, but it gets even worse. 3 years into my self-improvement journey, I worked on my looks, my communication skills, my social skills, my health. The next thing was supposed to be money, and for that, I came on YouTube. And this was supposed to be my first video on this channel.
Okay, so communication is definitely one of the most important skills here, if not the most important skill, because it is the only skill which is going to help you in pretty much every single area for the rest of life, whether it's making money, relationships, making friends, mental health. And the more you daily learning this skill, the more opportunities you're going to miss. The younger you are, the better it is to learn this skill, and like the more useful this skill gets. Most people never try to improve their communication because it is a very painful process. You have to go through a very painful phase where you might say something stupid in front of your friends, you might say something stupid while giving a speech.
3 years of improving myself, and this was my progress. I was speaking too fast, I was stuttering a lot, my pronunciation for a lot of words was fucked up, and because I was so nervous on the camera, my body language was also fucked up. It's been 10 months since that time, since making this video, and I have made so much progress, especially in the last few months. And one of the biggest reasons for that was because I stopped trying to be this mysterious introvert. Instead, I tried to be a social introvert. So let me introduce you to a thing called as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It is basically a diagram which explains human needs, starting from the most fundamental needs to the most advanced needs. Everything that we humans do throughout our lives, it is to slowly complete this hierarchy. And setting aside all the basic needs like food and water, what we humans need the most is social connection. This is true for both introverts and extroverts. A lack of social connection can fuck up your mental health, your brain, your hormones, and it can cause a lot of problems. I have also made a video about the power of touch and how touch affects your life, so check out that video if you want to. And now answer me this. Are you really an introvert or just a social outcast? An introvert is someone who prefers being alone. He has a choice to go out with his friends and make some plans with them, but chooses not to do it majority of times. A social outcast is someone who doesn't have the choice to go out because he doesn't have any real friends. If you asked me this question around a year ago, I would say that I'm an introvert, not a social outcast. Not to protect my ego, I really thought that I'm an introvert. And introverts are supposed to be good at listening and good at understanding people. At least that's what people on the internet say, right? I should be capable of socializing, right? I am going to tell you exactly what I did to become this social, popular version of my introverted self. And the boring answer is, I forced myself to talk to everyone at my new job. So around 5 to 6 months ago, my college life ended. And after that, I got my first job as a programmer. And along with me, there are 55 other people who joined. And this is also their first job because they're college graduates just like me. So it is a new experience for all of us. I made the goal of talking to every single one of these 55 people, including the shy, introverted kid to the most extroverted, popular social girl. I literally forced myself to talk to everyone, and the funny thing is, instead of my brain trying to figure out some excuses to not talk to these people and run away, my brain started giving me some strategies about how I can go and start a conversation with these people. And in less than 3 months, I achieved my goal. I became the only person who knows everyone. A lot of times, if someone wanted to contact someone else, that person would come to me so that I can connect him to this different person. A lot of times when having lunch, people would have their own groups, right? A lot of times I would be invited by 2 or 3 groups simultaneously, and that was a very nice feeling to have. As soon as I walk into the office, 4, 5, 6 people would come and shake hands with me, smile at me, wave at me, and that was such a nice thing. I like this sort of attention. And this made me realize something very important. If I were the same shy, introverted kid from a couple of years ago, I would still love this feeling. If I were some perfect 10 on 10 hot guy or some hot girl, I would still love this feeling. And that is because people like this feeling of being desired, of having a lot of friends. The problem is, even though people have this desire, they don't do anything about it. Because going out of their way to talk to people, to approach them, to make friends with them, it is quite uncomfortable. Normal people don't do it. People want other people to approach them instead of them approaching other people. And I became this savior who takes the lead and makes the first move. And let me share my experience so far. So the extroverts, the pretty girls, the social guys, they are the easiest to approach. Even if I talk to them once, they will come and talk to me next time on their own. They know how to navigate the social situations, okay? The introverts, the shy girl, the autistic guy, they are the most difficult to approach because they have this tendency of pretending as if they don't know me. This happened to me a lot of times when I was going somewhere. I would see one of this introverted guy or girl. I would make eye contact with them, smile towards them, but as soon as they see me, they break eye contact and pretend as if they didn't notice me. I used to be like that too, but I'm different now. I have trained myself to do the opposite of this thing. If I have spoken to a person even once, even for something very small, the next time I see that person, I will make sure to smile towards them and if possible, even talk to them. I have seen some popular girls doing this. If someone were to come and talk to them, they would make sure to remember that person, and the next time they see that person, they will make sure to initiate the interaction. It can be a smile or a proper conversation. I want you to do the same thing that I did. If you're in school or college or a job, start talking to every single person there, and the next time you see the same person, make sure to smile towards them and if possible, talk to them. In the beginning, it is going to be quite uncomfortable. You might say something stupid, you might have a fucked up body language, but that is fine. You have to go through this phase if you really want to improve yourself. Would you rather never learn the skill of talking to people for the rest of your life so that no one thinks that you're stupid? People will think that, oh, he is just an introvert, and that can be a convenient excuse for you. Or be stupid for the first couple of months and then become this social version of you who is fully capable of talking to anyone for the rest of your life. Check the description if you want me to help you one-to-one. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye-bye.